Another big story in this case was that this case went before the Supreme Court. The hearing focusing on Richard Allen's request to get his original defense team back. And we have breaking news on that. The Indiana Supreme Court just published an order we got moments ago saying that Richard Allen's original defense team should be reinstated and that a trial should happen within 70 days.
We actually have Bob Siegel here joining us to help break down what's going on and kind of unpack this. We're literally just getting these documents into our newsroom right now.
So I've got to be honest, we have been spending all afternoon just digesting what was said in court today, the oral arguments before the Supreme Court. We anticipated that the Supreme Court would give a decision, they said, as soon as possible. We never imagined that they would hand down this order literally within a matter of hours. That is incredibly unusual for the Supreme Court to do that, and yet it speaks probably from the justice's perspective of just how important this case is. We heard earlier today, Chief Justice Loretta Rush said over and over again, what can we do to get this case back on track, in her words? Well, this is their answer today. This published order, again, we're going to get more details in a little while from the Supreme Court. They say in the coming days they will give a written opinion explaining the reasons, but what we do know right now is that Andrew Baldwin and Brad Rosie, the original public defenders assigned to Richard Allen, they have been reinstated to the case. So they are going to, as of this moment, they are now Richard Allen's defense attorneys of record. The new attorneys that were appointed by Judge Gall, they are now off the case. He has the original attorneys back on. Those are the attorneys that Richard Allen wants back on his case. He wrote a letter to Judge Gall several months ago saying he does not see any reason that they have acted inappropriately, that he wants them back on the case. So that has happened. Now, there are two things that Richard Allen's attorneys were asking for in court today, and both of those were denied. One, they were asking that his trial be set for 70 days from now. That was not approved by the Supreme Court. They also requested that Judge Francis Gall be removed from the case and replaced with a different judge. The Supreme Court denied that request as well. So we now have answers to all the issues that were coming up today earlier before the Supreme Court, and they answered very, very quickly.
All right. Thank you very much for that. We're going to check back in with you as you continue to digest what this means. Our legal expert, Katie Jackson-Lindsay, also going over this as well.
We know there is a lot to unpack here. Essentially, we have had a case about a case. And so our experts here are going to continue to comb through it and figure out what's going on, and we want to bring you the latest. Of course, you can stay with us right here on 13 News. We'll continue to update you over the next couple of hours, as well as online at WTHR.com. Bob, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, let's get to